Well, here we go. It's got me Cavell LB85 in the shed now to work on it. If you look over here, the main thing we've got to change is these skimmers that they're really worn in here, and they're starting to take that edge off there. That one's not quite as bad, but the front one is really bad. So I'm now about to change all them and the points as well, because they're getting worn up. So. Right, we'll work on this plough here. You can see this here is majorly worn, so I'm just changing them. Look from the back, you can see they're sticking out the width of my finger compared to this one, where you can't even see it. So yeah, they need changing, because the problem is the bolts were starting to take the corner off of the edge here, so that definitely needs changing. Yeah, I've just put a old one on top of a new one. You can see how much that's worn off there. It doesn't seem too much to the overall size of the thing has gone, but also if you look how thin they are, it's also a lot thinner on that side, and especially if you look at the other side, there's next to nothing of it left. But no, and it's when it's that worn, you can see what it was taken off underneath on here. So hi guys, here we are, some more work on this plough. I did everything the other day, but I had to order a couple of these stay bars because they bent. I'm just tightening the bolts up, and then you have to measure them to make sure they're the same. That's tight. Measure them to make sure they're the same distance in between these things here. A bit close, can't really see what I mean. Make sure we've got the same distance in between each moldboard. I'll try and measure it here. I'm doing this with the camera. Let's see how it goes. Put that one there. That one is, it's actually a job to see, but today it's 86. And this top one we haven't done yet, is also 86, so that's fine. So I've just got to put the other nut on the other side here, and then just tighten it up. So this is going to floor. Just need to tighten that nut up with my spanner. The only problem is, because these are not the genuine parts, the nuts are different size, whereas the original one, this is a original one that's here, and they're 27, whereas the replacement ones are 30. So because on the Cavell you have this this spanner here, and this spanner here, the big long double-ended one, and you also have a, where is it, over here, you also have these two things here. Well, they're for knocking the points off. That's the original one, and because we went to the different points, we have to have that one. So yeah, so then the spanner just goes in there like that. And when you put these stay bars on here on the back, you must do I find it better if you do that with these two bolts loose, because if you do that with tight, you can bend this rod and then put a lot of pressure on it. You can see I've seen them before where they've got a big curve in here, and then you put extra pressure on them. So I'll do them up with those loose, and then make sure that there's no tension on that valve, and then I'll go and tighten these up like this. There we go. Right, plough done. Hi guys, I'm just doing a bit of crop scouting here. We've had about, I don't know, 35-40 mil in the last 24 hours, so just coming down and have a look to see what's going on here. See the water sitting in the tram line, but this is the bit here, that's the bit, this bit here up to here, there's a bit that was parted earlier, and then this is the bit when, you remember I said Farmer Stephen lost the plough because he was using the sugar beet drill. This is where I just broadcast it on. As you can see, that's a bit shorter, but that's a perfectly good crop there. And this bit here is where the mouse clamp was, and that's really good for a mouse clamp, because normally mouse clamps they don't come up very well at all, but now this is looking good.